So stupid. Welcome to a terrible football show. Episode 8.
That's better. I can hear you now.
I'm glad you can hear me. We tried another take just now, and Tyler couldn't hear me. But it was his fault, because he fucked with the cord and got unplugged. That was his fault.
It happens.
Hopefully you're having a great day today, especially since you're tuning into this terrible-ass show, because your day is just going to get a little bit worse. So if you're having a bad day, go ahead and click out, come back when you're feeling a little bit better. And so that way we just don't make your day just absolutely terrible. That's not our goal here. I'm Alex with Sparky 3. Got Tyler in here. Tyler, how you feeling?
Pretty dandy. A little chilly, but it's all good.
I'm glad that it's a little chilly. This is my time of year. I enjoy this sort of weather.
Tomorrow, yesterday gonna suck. It's gonna rain.
Wait, what did you just say?
Tomorrow, but the episode will be yesterday. It's gonna rain all day. So
yeah, I mean, now those are some shitty days. But thankfully, I got another event I got to go to, so it won't be too bad work-wise for me. Other than if it wasn't for the event, work would be a hellaciously boring day for me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're going to be recapping Week 8 of the NFL, Week 9 of college. Week 9 of college that had a shit ton of upsets. My God. There were so many unranked teams that beat ranked teams. It's unreal. We're going to talk a little bit about college football playoff because, Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to get first look at that tonight, you said. Is that right?
Yeah, tonight.
All
Every
right.
Tuesday coming from now on.
From now on. All right, so we're going to kind of give our thoughts on what that's going to come out with. Of course, this episode is posted every single Thursday at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, so we'll see if we nail it on the head or not. We're also going to be reacting a little bit to the very lackluster trade deadline. We're going to talk about who fucked up, which is probably a lot of teams since there was really nothing happened except one big trade, of course, is Von Miller. That's a pretty big one.
Yeah.
But everyone, I mean, there was a couple other smaller trades that happened. Jalen Smith got released from the Packers after 2 weeks. He played 27 snaps, and he got released. So is his career done? That's the question. I don't know. We'll see. We do have a lot of injuries to mention as well. Injury weekend for the NFL. Big T's and P's there. If you could, go follow us on Twitter at TerribleFB Show. We'd appreciate that for sure. And go check out my other shows like Lighthearted Gamers, Anime Plus, and talking about movies and stuff. And lastly, if you want to support us further, the Patreon's a great way to do so, but do not feel obligated. Just be a friend, tell a friend that you're listening or watching at our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Sparky3. Give us a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and shout out to our Tier 1 patron, Andy. I love you. Hopefully you're having a great day. I appreciate your kindness. I guess with that said, Tyler, anything on your mind that you want to chat about? That's football, that football related. That's not on the script or non-football related. How's life? What you thinking? How you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean,
how's the World Series going?
Honestly, I've not even looked at I haven't even watched the game.
I mean, I obviously haven't. I haven't either.
I mean, it's just a game I really don't care about. So. Hopefully the Trash Dogs don't win tonight and force a Game 7.
I saw that the Bulls were over on top with the East, though.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
You see them with that, 26-point comeback on Boston yesterday?
Yep.
That's tough.
It is what it is.
Marcus Smart over there trying to rock the boat. So.
Oh, it is what it is. It is what it is.
It happens.
Yep. Have you been enjoying your Switch?
It's in the car right now. I haven't played it in a couple of days, but it's been a very, very eventful couple of days. So
that's fair. I've been playing Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's good, ain't it?
Oh, brother, it is very good. This game is very much in my wheelhouse because it's such a heavy story-driven game, and the gameplay and just it reminds me so much of Mass Effect, and that's obviously my favorite gaming franchise in history. It really does. I don't think this game needs the Spider-Man formula where it's full blown open world. I don't think it needs that. The missions that you go on, the areas that you're contained in, it's similar to Mass Effect where you're in this contained area and mission. Yeah. The ship interactions between your characters are fantastic where you can just go around and shoot the shit with people. This game is for me.
Yeah, I might have to check that out in a couple of years.
Couple of years, yeah.
I still got to get Ghost.
Yeah, you do. You still need to get Ghost of Tsushima. Really good game. Fantastic game. Should have won game of the year because Last of Us Part 2 eats ass. Yeah, if you're a Last of Us Part 2 fan, and maybe you haven't listened to my other show, Lighthearted Gamers, when I reviewed it a year ago, I think that game eats ass. I still think that game eats ass. I think it's terrible. I really do.
I mean, I like the first one. So.
First one is fine. Second one sucks. I'll fight. I'll die on this hill. I will die on this hill. The second Last of Us sucks. Flat out.
Yeah.
Not a good game. All right, well, let's go ahead and jump into it. We got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah, you haven't watched Dune yet?
No, I have not. How was it?
Fucking amazing.
Fuck. That's what
Like, even though I had no, like, backstory of what it was, I did have a little sidebars beside me telling me what was happening. So that made the movie, like, more enjoyable. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, instead of being like, what the fuck what does this even mean?
Right.
So I had a little sidebar telling me what it was, so it worked out. It's probably top 5 right now. I got to watch it a few more times to nail it right there.
When you say top 5, what do you mean? Like top 5, like all time, or just this year?
Yeah, all time.
All what?
Dude, it was fucking good.
See, I haven't seen a lot of movies in my day. Okay, I haven't seen 83% of movies. That's a fact. But you say it's top 5 favorite movie for you all time. That's
non-sports. Yeah,
that's kind of wild to me.
Yeah, it's up there with Pure Country. And The Martian.
Did I tell you that I watched the Devil in All of Us, or the Devil whatever?
No.
Devil All the Time?
No.
I don't know what it's called. It's some Netflix movie with Tom Holland in it. It's the Netflix movie with Tom Holland, Sebastian Stan, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
It was so boring to me. It really was. Like, I guess besides them wanting to create this story that just really highlights a fucked up backwoods town, I didn't really see the point in the movie. That was one complaint. I mean, I didn't enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
But that's a talk for another podcast.
I did get a second movie in that day too. It was the last day of the Many Saints of Newark.
How was that?
The Sopranos. It was pretty good. I mean, really haven't watched Sopranos, so.
I'm going to have to check out Dune, though. Eternals comes out this weekend. I'm probably going to go see that on Tuesday, that $5 Tuesday. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Yeah. You got to attack them, man.
Yeah, you got to hit them $5 Tuesdays, you know what I mean? All right, let's jump into some football talk. Start off with our previous week predictions.
Damn, boy.
I know.
You good?
I'm good. You good?
It is what it is, man.
Yo, dude, I get the rolling so quick, dude. I mean, I speed run through stuff. You know me. I went 9-6 in the NFL. That brings me up to a 74-48 overall. For college, not too great. Went 7-7, right there at 500. That brings me up to a 36-24. Tyler, you went 8-7 in the NFL, bringing up to a 73-49. Man, we are fighting. It is a slugfest right now between me and you. But then for college, you went 5-9, and that brings you to the exact opposite of my record of a 24-36. Are you gonna be able to bring it back, man? You're gonna really need me to tank, is what you're gonna need to kind of really get back into this.
I will get there eventually.
Well, we do have 15 picks this week. 3 of them, of course, are game of the weeks, and then the rest of them games that we picked out. So look forward to that here in a little bit. Let's go ahead and jump into some talking points, man. This was a hell of a week for college football. Lots of good stuff went down. Lots and lots of upsets. I've got this all highlighted here on the script. Just to kind of kick things off, let's start things with our game of the week, and I think everyone's game of the week. Michigan State beat Michigan 37-33. Mel Tucker is the first Michigan State coach to beat Michigan in his first 2 games in his career. Shout out to that. Kenneth Walker, the third Heisman. Did he have his Heisman moment? 197 yards, 5 TDs against number 6 ranked Michigan. How you feeling about this game?
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
It was a good game, man.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was a good game, dude. Now does this performance does this to you put Walker in the conversation?
Kind of.
I don't feel like he's really been in the conversation that much.
But I mean, who
is?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just, I mean, this week it might be in, next week it might not.
Right.
It's just they're just all fighting there, right there. So
yeah, and Michigan State, I believe I saw are they 5 now? I think they got bumped to 5.
Yeah, they're 5th.
Yeah. Man, this Michigan State team, dude, what a journey they've been on. Started the season unranked, climbing all the way up to 5th, beating Michigan, who was 6th. I mean, what a journey they've been on. What a damn journey. They obviously they beat us. They beat Miami, and that was when I kind of caught my eye, where it's like, hold on,
right?
Let's pump the brakes a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, I understand Miami's not a good team. I saw that week 1 against Bama. All right, I saw that. But let's pump the brakes right now. This Michigan State team, they might be something legit. So I hope they continue this on, man. I think it's gonna be super cool to see. They still got to go up against you and Ohio State, right? Yeah, and, they got both of you.
Yeah, this week they got. Let's see. They got Purdue.
Yeah, Purdue.
And then they got Maryland. So, shit, they might be top 2, top 3.
Yeah. Those in theory should be a couple easy wins.
And then that's when the test starts. Then they got Ohio.
Yep.
And then they got
what, you guys? Or another week off or something.
They got a week off because nope, they got us.
So Ohio State, and then immediately turn around to Penn State.
That's tough.
Is it though? Ohio State beat Penn State 33-24. Penn State, I think, now is ranked 22nd. Is your season done? Is it over?
No, not yet. We still got a couple games we can win, but we still have Michigan and Michigan State. The good thing is we got Maryland and Rutgers. So 7-5 looking pretty. 8-6, 8-4. That's what I think. I think we're gonna beat Michigan, probably not Michigan State.
Well, at least you're going to a bowl. But other than that, Penn State season is dead. DED dead.
Yeah, no New Year's 6, no nothing. Just maybe the New York Pinstripe or whatever bowl it was.
Now let me ask you this though, because this has obviously been a major talking point across college football for a while, and even here on the show, is James gone? Is this it?
Man, I hope not, but at the same time, I hope he just, if he does it, just go ahead and get it over with. Like, don't just keep playing with our emotions, you know?
Right, where it's like every single year you don't know if he's going to leave.
Don't pull the Gus Malzahn on, hey, man, I'm here to stay, and then the next day, oh, shit, I got signed to Auburn. Bye. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, like what he did with Arkansas State.
Yeah,
so much promise for Arkansas State then, and Gus said, nah.
Hey, Brian Harsin took that thing over, though, so it was all good.
Still talking about week 9 here, man. Like, let me just run through some of the notable games from this past week. Because there was a lot. Like, unranked Wisconsin beat number 9 Iowa 27-7. What's happened to Iowa, man? Iowa's.
If it wasn't for Penn State, Clifford getting hurt, they wouldn't have been number 2.
True. 18-ranked Auburn beat 10-ranked Ole Miss 31-20. Mississippi State beat 12th-ranked Kentucky 31-17. Unranked Houston beat 19-ranked SMU 44-37. Unranked Fresno State beat 21st-ranked, who was undefeated, San Diego State University 30-20. And then unranked West Virginia beat just ranked again 22nd-ranked Iowa State 38-31. And now Iowa State's unranked again. They had 1 week to get back into it.
Yeah.
But man, what a week. This is a good week for some college football, man.
Yeah.
Now, with that, with all these different upsets, the rankings, man, are getting shifted all over the place. Here Tuesday, like we mentioned, we're going to get the first look at kind of college football playoff. How are you feeling about it? How do you think the rankings are going to go? You think it's just going to be copy paste, or
you want to do it like last week, get some music going and doing that little top 6 or whatever?
Well, hold on. Let me pull up the rankings first. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone here,
man,
because I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, I looked at I made my list earlier, but it was for somebody else, so I'm trying to find it again.
Do you want music? Do you want me to hit some music for us?
Sure, might as well.
Which one do you want?
What's the colors again?
We got orange, yellow, green, teal, and blue, and then the purple one. That's what we use for the college game of the weeks, whatever.
Let's do green for Michigan State.
All right. You start.
Okay. You want me to go 6-5, 6-1?
Go for it.
Okay. Number 6. It really don't matter because they're not gonna make it anyway. We got Alabama rolling in
at 6.
Just kidding. We got Ohio State rolling in. I didn't see my other message. We got Ohio State rolling in because I know I fucked up whenever I sent that. Okay. And then at number 5, we got the Oklahoma Sooners.
Okay.
Coming in at number 4, we got the Alabama Crimson Tide. Coming in at number 3, we got your boy Desmond Ridder in Cincinnati, which only means number 2 is Michigan State. I like how that dropped right there. And then number 1, Obviously, Georgia Bulldogs.
Okay. Spicy. Coming at number 6, I think what we'll potentially see is probably Ohio State. I think that's the best bet for 6, in my opinion. I think Ohio State is kind of overrated still.
Yeah.
Coming at number 5, that's where it gets a little tough. Because I still have thought for the longest time that Oklahoma was overrated.
Yeah.
But now that Caleb's in it, they're a fucking wild card. Are they overrated or not? That's the question. Coming at number 5, I'm going to go ahead and lock in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I think Oklahoma's going to be at 5. Number 4, I'm actually throw Cincinnati at 4, believe it or not. I really genuinely believe that just because they're in the American Conference, they're going to get looked down upon.
They're going to get Notre Dame.
Yeah, because I think the only notable team they've really beaten is Notre Dame. I've been seeing Cincinnati's teams that they've played the last 3 weeks, like Tulsa, Navy, Tulane. I think Tulane's this weekend. I mean, so I think Cincy will come in like 3 or 4. 3, probably Alabama, and 2 Michigan State, 1 Georgia. I think that's how it's going to go. But I do want the record to be known. I could see Cincinnati getting shafted. I think Cincinnati's going to get shafted where they won't be the number 2 team. They'll be 3 or 4 or number 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
That would be tough.
Yeah. If they were number 5 looking in, that would be tough.
They're going to get that Penn State treatment.
I really do think that's going to be the possibility. I really do. Just because, again, like, all right, hold on. Let me pull up their games real quick.
How pissed off would Luke Fickell be?
Probably
if he goes undefeated and misses the playoffs.
All right, so let's go through their games this year. All right, you ready for this? You ready for this dog shit pile? Like, I love Cincinnati. I love what they're doing. I love Desmond.
Like the Sun Belt.
But this is tough. All right, week 1, they beat Miami of Ohio, 49-14. Week 2, they beat Murray State, 42-7. Week 3, Indiana, 38-24. Week 4, of course, Cincinnati, Notre Dame. Big win there. That's a big deal. But then after that, Temple, 52-3. UCF, 56-21. Cincinnati and Navy, 27-20. And they just beat Cincinnati and Tulane. And then they're playing Tulsa this weekend, which they're 3-5. The next week, they're playing the 2-6 South Florida Bulls. Then the week after that, they do have they're going to get their shit knocked in, but at least they're currently a ranked team with 23rd ranked SMU at 7-1.
Damn.
And then they're finished off the year with 4-4 currently ECU. Like, their strength of schedule is like non-existent. So that's why I think it is a possibility we're going to see Cincinnati get shafted in the playoff rankings tonight and possibly get 3 or 4 or maybe even 5. Now, if they get 6, that's a full-blown disrespect. Full-blown disrespect, and I can't wait to talk about it next week.
Man.
If that's the case. But no, what a week, man. For me, Miami also beat a ranked team. Miami beat a 17th ranked Pitt, 38-34. Man, Tyler Van Dyke, man, he's playing well. He's playing well. I like what I'm seeing. 32 for 42, 426, 3 TDs. He even got captain status.
Damn.
He's a freshman. Yeah, I saw that big ass C on his chest, and I'm like, ooh,
out there cooking, man.
Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. I hope, like I said, I hope we continue this trend. Yo, Tyler Van Dyke showing a lot of promise. Hey, if Jake Garcia, who is our 2021 recruit, if he can show potential too, I don't give a shit. Just one of them, please. Don't bring in another vet guy, dude. It's just a waste of our time right now.
Yeah.
It really is, because I think De'Aaron kind of proved that. You know, we had moments of flash last year, and he had a pretty decent season last year. But this year, giant egg being laid. And again, T's and P's too. I know he's getting surgery soon, whatever, T's and P's. I know his football career is probably done unless he decides to come back for a 7th college season. You know, he's raising the bar from what Case Keenum did.
Yeah.
Did Case Keenum play 6 or 7?
I feel like it was 7.
I feel like it was 7 too. To match the number.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, Tyler Van Dyke, dude, he's playing well. I like what I'm seeing. Hopefully that keeps up. Also, to follow up on a conversation that we had last week, we were talking about Conference USA and the possibilities to come out of that, and the conference being dead. The conference might be dead, unless they figure something out. They might be dead. So we did get the official news that Marshall is also joining the Sun Belt. So let's take a look at what the Sun Belt is about to look like. They are about to be, like, I mean, I'm going to say stacked, but they're not like stacked in terms of great teams, but they're stacked in just terms of quantity.
Hey, quantity, not quality.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're about to have 15 squads up in here, man. Well, 14 if you look at college football. Yeah. Actually, no, 13, because UT Arlington didn't have football, right? I don't think they do.
I feel like they do.
I don't think they do. I think it's basketball.
UT Arlington.
Yeah, I'm pretty
They
sure.
look like they have a football team.
I'm pretty sure they don't have a football team. I think I looked at that the other day.
I'm gonna Google
Fact check that for me real quick. Anyway, so the Sun Belt is about to be Appalachian State, Arkansas State, Coastal Carolina, Georgia Southern, Georgia State, UALR, who that one, of course, does not have a football team. Louisiana Lafayette, Louisiana Monroe, South Alabama, Texas State, UT Arlington, which I don't think has a football team, Troy, Marshall, Old Dominion, and Southern Miss. That's about to be the Sun Belt here. I don't know if it starts next year or the year after. And then what is left for the Conference USA in terms of full-time members? They do have a couple of affiliate members for other sports. I think actually West Virginia is an affiliate with Conference USA for men's soccer. I think is what it is. But in terms of full-time members, they have 5. That's it. Florida International, then LA Tech, Mid Tennessee State, University of Texas El Paso, and Western Kentucky. 5 full-time members as of right now. Is Conference USA dead? I feel like they're dead.
Yeah, they gotta go fishing for some FCS schools.
They gotta get something.
And they do not have a football team.
Okay.
Not since 1985.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, gotcha. So that's gonna be, for football, then it's gonna be 13 squads in Sun Belt once you take out UT and UALR.
I wonder if they're gonna pick up James Madison.
That's a good point. What, Sun Belt or Conference USA?
Sun Belt. What Conference USA? They're just there.
Right now. They are.
That'll put them at 16, which would be 14 football teams.
Yeah, true.
7-7.
I don't think Sun Belt has actually had divisions before. I guess now they're gonna probably look at divisions now, right? I don't think they've had divisions. Just whoever comes out on top, the 2 top teams, like whoever.
Yeah, not football. They've had them in basketball.
Well, yeah, because they have UT and ULR. So.
Yes, but no, not football.
So you may get some. We may get some conferences there in the Sun Belt.
Put Arkansas State in the easiest one.
I mean, they're going to need it. They're still going to come in last, though. I mean, right now the Sun Belt until the hype runs off of Coastal Carolina. They're where people you don't have some decent players going there. Coastal's going to keep running this thing,
which is weird because Louisiana was doing that earlier. Lafayette.
Yeah,
but hey, shit, Marty Smith loving it.
I don't know, man. Conference USA is big time dead. And talking about one of these Sun Belt teams, Georgia, is it Southern?
Georgia Southern.
Yeah, yep. Georgia Southern.
Team that always runs.
And
Jarrett McKenna.
And we've got a potential coaching candidate for him.
Did he not get hired? Clay Hilton.
Clay? Yeah. I thought he was just in the process of it. I thought he was just the top candidate.
I don't know. I thought my mind was telling me he just got hired.
All right, well, let's fact check that.
Fact check it. Well, Clay Helton, USC coach, going to Georgia Southern. You think they're going to keep running the ball, or you think he's going to start throwing the ball? Because they lead in rushing or something like that. Like their quarterback's thrown 2 touchdowns passes all year.
No, he is to be the head coach.
Boom.
Knew it. Got it. That was as of 4 hours ago.
Bang, bang, ching, sling.
Yeah, that's a good question. Knowing he'll probably try to go his way.
Yeah.
He'll probably try to go his way.
That's like Georgia Tech when all they did was run.
Oh, true.
Then it went to just passing, But, hey, shit, at least they ain't in Army and Navy just running.
Oh, my God. That game, that last Navy game, dude. I think I took a screenshot of that. Let me find it real quick. That game is it's got to be tough to be a receiver at Navy. All right, so this past Navy game where Navy played Tulsa, they won 20-17. Navy's quarterback made 3 pass attempts.
Damn.
Missed all 3.
That's tough.
No receptions for this team. They had 300 rushing yards, 2 rushing TDs, and that's how they won the game.
Plus, are you on a screenshot or?
Yeah, I'm on a screenshot.
Oh, damn. I was about to say, who's their leading receiver? Probably got like 4 catches already.
Right, yeah. No, that's got to be tough, dude. That's got to be tough to be a receiver.
That's like old school Cabot right there.
Yeah.
You can go to Cabot to be a quarterback receiver. You might as well hang it up. You play soccer or some shit.
It's done. Speaking of coaching changes, man, Gary Patterson, legendary coach for TCU, is out. They agreed to go different ways. Hey, man, hell of a run. Yep. How long did that do? He was like there for like 20-something years.
22, I think, 23, somewhere around there.
Dude was there for a while.
Man.
So,
hey,
who's going to be the new head coach? I was seeing Sonny Dykes as a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I seen too.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
Hey, that's a hell of a swing right there. I think that's why they agreed, was to try to get Sonny like quicker, because they knew what was it, Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why they pulled the trigger. Let's try to get him in there a little sooner than Texas Tech. I don't know, though. I mean, Jerry Kills, the intern, though.
Oh, yeah.
Remember him from Minnesota? Had seizures on the sideline. I think it was like 2005.
Not ringing a bell.
Man.
I mean, I know.
He coached at Northern Illinois, too, towards the end of his career.
Not ringing a bell.
Damn.
You know, in terms of that last name, Thrills is on the coaching staff there. Kenny Thrills.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the coaching staff at TCU.
Junior high. EITE or whatever. You remember that class?
Yeah.
You remember that teacher? That's what he looked like.
Man, I got nothing.
9th grade, I think. 8th grade.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Damn,
Bro.
I can't remember his name, but he looked just like him. I'm going to show you a picture.
Okay. You'll have to show me that. Let's hop over to some NFL talk. Where do we want to start? Do we want to start with trade deadline, or do we want to start with some other stuff first?
Trade deadline was hella boring. So
dude,
fuck it. Let's go.
Trade deadline was very, very boring. Is that the intern?
Yep.
Dude, I got nothing, man. Doesn't ring a bell. Does not ring a bell, my friend.
Damn, man.
But anyway,
I guess I'll follow Big Ten a little bit more than you.
But yeah, dude, trade deadline sucked. Von Miller, of course, got traded to the Rams. That's scary. That Rams defense. But the Rams are in a here and now mode.
They're trying to beat Tampa.
They are. They're trying to beat Tampa. They see their window with the players they have, the contract, salary cap, etc., the aging of certain players. They see their window and they are going after it. They got Von Miller for 2 day 2 trades. I don't think it's specified if it was like a second and a third or a couple seconds or what. Just 2 day 2s is all I saw. But outside that trade, like nothing else really happened. There was one other trade for a guy going to San Francisco, but it wasn't like some superstar. Jalen Smith, like I mentioned, got released. Adrian Peterson signed with the Titans because of the unfortunate injury to King Henry. Ripped to Brady's fantasy season. He's officially done.
Thank God.
He's in second place of our fantasy league, but
now you can trade me Josh.
But yeah, true. But as his fantasy teams have gone for the past 3 years, it's literally Derrick Henry and nobody else. So his season's done basically. It's his good luck charm. But besides that, like nothing else really happened at the trade deadline. I saw going into Monday that the Bears are going to try to be aggressive, which scared the shit out of me. Like, what do you mean by that? Are you going to try to get some players brought in? Because that's what scares me, because that tells me they're still in the win now mode when we're not going to win. So I would have rather us trade people away as like, let's go ahead and punt on this and start the rebuild.
Yeah.
But we didn't do a damn thing, so that's cool.
Buffalo didn't either, so.
Which we thought they were there for a minute because Mitchell Trubisky. Yeah, Trubisky was in talks with Washington to get traded.
And then yesterday we was in talks to get Vaughn, us in Dallas.
Oh, really?
And then naturally
the Rams
could sneak in and just find a little bit extra money.
Man, they have just depleted their pick pool. They're just like, who needs draft picks?
they gunning for it. That's all.
That they are. But no, like. The point of this segment was who fucked up on the deadline, but I feel like the answer is a lot of people because there was almost nothing that happened.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and give a pass to Houston because obviously they had deals set up with Deshaun, but ultimately it came like they had a deal set up with Miami.
Yeah.
But Miami's one condition is like we agree to the terms, but he needs to settle his legal situation, and he did not.
Yep.
So we'll give Houston a pass. I'm not going to say they fucked up. The only way that Houston may have fucked up is maybe they didn't get a little value for a couple other people like Brandon Cooks. Could have traded him, got a little bit of value, maybe Phillip Lindsay, whatever. Yeah. Go ahead and just punt. I mean, you're going to stink. You're going to have probably potentially the number 1 pick. I don't know. I don't know what the record is.
I don't
know. No, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a pass. But in your mind, who are some teams that fucked up with this trade deadline? Because I definitely think the Bears are one. I think we should have traded like Eddie Jackson if possible. I think, I don't want to trade Mac because even though he's kind of dropped off in his stat pool, but you still look at his pressures and you look at how many people are focusing on him, and that is valuable to the defense. But at the same time, we gotta build some picks up. We gotta rebuild. Yeah. But yeah, in your mind, who are some teams that fucked up?
I feel like the Saints should have tried to go get a quarterback. Like, if it was Mitch or if it was just anybody really, or shit, they need to get on the phone and call Phillip Rivers.
I did.
Because he's like, dude, y'all call me, I'm there.
Yeah, he did say that he would listen.
Hey, his high school team must fucking suck.
Yeah,
I haven't even looked it up. Like,
I know he dominated week 1s. I don't think they stink.
Presbyterian also dominated week 1.
Well,
it doesn't
matter.
All right,
hold on now. No, the Saints. That's a good one. I think the Packers made some mistakes not trying to bring someone else in there. I mean, I feel like the Packers and even like the Browns, because like OBJ. I mean, just trade him. Just trade OBJ, man. Get some value. You're not throwing to him anyway. He had one target on Sunday. Like, what are you doing?
He's the not Tristan Thompson. He's the Jason Thompson of the NFL. For me, because I'm a Kings fan. Right. Dude, for like 5 straight fucking years, I was like, man, Jason Thompson, he's finally going to get traded. Nothing. That's how it is with fucking Marvin Bagley and Buddy Hield right now. Nothing. It's just trade the motherfucker when you can. Right. You know, like just pull the trigger. You know? I don't know. Cleveland, that's natural for Cleveland, though.
It is. I mean, let's not forget they fucked up that one trade for A.J. McCarron all those years ago because they didn't get the paperwork in time. The news broke with Adam Schefter and everyone that, oh, yeah, A.J. McCarron's being traded from Cincinnati to Cleveland. And then she's like, oh, wait, never mind. It's not happening. They get the paperwork in, right? But no, I mean, I think Cleveland and not trading OBJ was a bad move. I think Green Bay not pulling anyone else in was kind of a bad move in my opinion. But at the same time, in Green Bay's case, like it's a salary cap thing, and I get that. But like make some moves, see what you can do, see if you can trade something away, try to get some extra cash freed up to bring in some more weapons of some sort. I feel like the Colts maybe could have made a move. I mean, they have Marlon Mack ready to go trade someone, but where they're set on Jonathan Taylor.
See, that's the main guy I wanted Buffalo to go get was Marlon Mack. Just
that would have been a good trade for Buffalo, dude.
Or or the Falcons could have went and got him.
Yeah, because Mike Davis has been very mediocre.
Yeah, that's why they got Cordell Patterson.
Yeah.
Who else?
The Titans, of course. I mean, I know they signed AP, but it's just like. Everyone was kind of waiting to see if the Titans were going to actually try to grab someone or if they were just going to settle with AP.
Yeah. Evan Ingram. I'm surprised he didn't get moved.
That is true. That is very, very true. This man's been wanting to trade for like 3 years, it feels like. I mean, legit, it feels like almost 3 years. Realistically, it's probably just 2, but.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Giants. They're mediocre every year.
I saw another update earlier where it's like it's that famous picture, the boat picture with OBJ, where it's like since that picture, the Giants have the worst record in the NFL with a 20-53 overall record since that picture was taken. And I'm just like, that's tough. I love that people are tracking that. I really do.
Yeah. Damn, man.
But no, I feel like a lot of the league did not do well with the trade deadline. I really do.
It just makes no sense to me. Like. Everybody's waiting, and then they're just sitting there, just like, on to tomorrow,
Yeah.
We got a week 9 to worry about, not trades,
Right. And hindsight's 20/20, but I'm sure Vegas was kind of wishing they maybe pulled a trigger on a receiver.
Yeah.
After what happened, obviously T's and P's the situation. Henry Ruggs III got into a car accident, and he is going to be charged with DUI in result of death of someone else. So T's and P's to the family and friends and loved ones for that person that passed. But when for years when it was the talks of there could be a team in Vegas, there was always that concern of these young players in Vegas. How are they going to do?
Yep.
And out drinking and driving.
Tough,
dude. It is. Speaking of tough. Let's take like a hard left on something here, because we're both just such incredible hosts of this show.
Yeah.
And totally forgot to lead the show off with something that we both wanted to lead the show off with.
Yeah, I noticed that once I started scrolling. I was like, son of a bitch.
I totally forgot, and I feel bad now that I forgot, but there is something that both of us wanted to address, and that was the news of Calvin Ridley. Why he's not playing.
Sidebar, Jeremy, he was not injured. We fucked that one up. Okay. We mislooked. Okay. Also, to
be fair, I don't think it was out there yet for why he was out. Because the same thing with Lane Johnson.
Yeah, it's just
no. But I mean, ultimately, he said he's taking some time away from football. I don't know if that means multiple weeks, the rest of the season. I don't know what his plans are. I would probably assume multiple weeks, just to kind of, basically it's a mental health thing. And that's why I wanted to take a chance here to talk about that real quick. We wanted to leave the show off with it, but again, forgot. We're great hosts.
I mean, you could clip it and put it in the front.
Yeah, just
it wouldn't work or anything.
No. See, this is a terrible show. All right, we're not putting that much work into it. If we make mistakes, we're going to own up to the mistakes. And we're going to keep on rocking.
He said that's going to be episode, the next one.
9. Come on, man.
That's going to be 8.5. How about that?
Yeah. But no, involving that, I want to personally stress to people that it does not matter your standing in the world in terms of like your job and pay. Mental health's a real thing, and it needs to be focused on, because thankfully, I got to say this, thankfully, at least from what I saw, I did not see as many hate comments as I thought I was. Yeah. I still saw them. Yep. Where it's just like, oh, these new athletes are so soft and, whatever, and just soft. Oh, you're making millions. That don't mean a damn thing, man. Yep. You can be making a shit ton of money and still be depressed. I mean, a couple of obvious examples, like let's say Robin Williams, for example. Yeah. He committed suicide. One of my favorite musicians in history, one of my favorite singers ever, Chester Bennington. He also committed suicide. And, I'm someone who's been impacted by suicide with my mother. So, we need to kill this narrative that just because someone has money or there's some professional athlete that they're soft because they need to take time away to focus on mental health. Because, I mean, the word is in the phrase there, health. It's health. I mean, come on, guys. But no, obviously T's and P's to Calvin. Hopefully he can get stuff straightened out up in his head and get back on the field and look like an absolute baller like he is. But again, when it comes to it, at least for me, I can't speak for like the Falcons fan base. I can't speak for every single fan out there. Anytime I see this shit from a player, I'm immediately like, yo, hey, you take off as much time as you need. Yeah, that's how I look at it. Because, I'm someone who's dealt with mental health. I've got a podcast in the works to come out called Real Talk, though, that's focused on mental health. Shout out to that. Yeah. Sparky 3's, we're growing, we're building. So, I don't know. I just felt like it was an important conversation to kind of throw out there, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Also, what the fuck is wrong with Leonard Fournette?
Man.
What is wrong with this man? Is he a psychopath? That's a hard right that I just took there. But it was the next thing on the list.
I mean, you could have.
I know.
You could have went to Mike White, and then you could have came here.
I want to go ahead and address this. Is Leonard Fournette a psychopath? Like, let's be real.
Maybe.
For anyone that doesn't know what I'm referring to, this is from the previous week. NFL released NFL, sound off, whatever it is, mic'd up. Yeah, mic'd up. And he was mic'd up playing against the Bears. And this man is like giggling and laughing when he's getting hit and tackled. Like whenever he's getting piled on and he's carrying a pile of 3 men and goes to the ground, he's just laughing away. When he comes in and gets a block and he's getting like ragdolled, he's just laughing. I'm like, this is the sort of man you don't want to fight.
Yeah. Because
he legitimately might kill you.
He's just having fun,
Oh my God. You know who else is having fun though? Is Mike White. Mike White, a guy that no one has heard of. No one's heard of this man.
Where's he from?
Hang on. Don't tell me. Western Kentucky.
That's a good question. Keep going. I'll look that.
I think it's Western Kentucky.
I was thinking like some Conference USA team.
I think that is a Conference USA team. Anyway, is Mike White better than Zach Wilson? This man is only the second quarterback in NFL history to throw 400 yards and a couple TDs in his first career start. The only other man he's in company with is Cam Newton. Is Mike White, is he better than Zach Wilson, or is this a one-off? Against Cincy. Against Cincy.
I don't know, man. We might need to pump the brakes on that.
Overreaction.
Yeah.
No, it might be. But, Thursday night against the Colts will be a big telling factor. But, man, I would not want to be the Jets if he ends up being an absolute stud, because then you're just like, what the hell do I got to do with Zach? I guess I got to find a trade for him or something.
That's a Josh Rosen situation right there.
Yeah, I mean that's and I got to say when it comes to Zach, this guy is looking like a bust. I always had a feeling he would look like a bust. He showed some decent flashes in the preseason, but it's preseason, I know.
Yeah.
But he did show some flashes. He showed flashes of what you want to see out of a quarterback. But I've always thought the hype for Zach Wilson of him getting all the way up to number 2 overall and before draft, I'm like, really? Like, what did he do in college to warrant that? You know what I mean?
Over Sam Darnold. That's the thing.
I know.
I don't know. It's he did play at Western Kentucky.
Boom.
He also played at Southern Florida, so
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
Side note, talk about random quarterbacks. Is the Mr. Cooper Rush better than Dak Prescott?
I think Dak's very overrated, but no. I did see someone comment where it's just like Cooper Rush looks like the guy that would play Carson Wentz in a movie about the Eagles Super Bowl run.
Yep.
And I'm just like, God damn. No, this was the week of backups, man. Cooper Rush, Mike White, Geno Smith, and who was the other one? Trevor Siemian.
Yep.
Yeah, all of these guys came in, and 3 of them started. Trevor came in and got the dubs.
It's unfortunate for Ian Book.
Yeah,
I really want him to succeed.
He won't.
I know.
Notre Dame quarterbacks stink. He won't.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because you would, when you're looking at the situation, you're like, damn, he actually has a chance. And then here comes Trevor Siemian. Like, I didn't even know that he was on the team, bro.
I
thought it was Jameis,
Trevor Siemian,
and Taysom. I thought it was just them two.
Nope.
I didn't know there was a third.
The Siemens in there.
Old Denver Broncos. Didn't he go to Northwestern?
Yeah, he did.
Naturally.
Trevor Siemian. I remember when he got named the starting quarterback for Denver. I'm like, who?
Man.
I had to hit my buddy Dave, who's a Broncos fan. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And even he's just like, man, I don't know.
Just a long list of quarterbacks.
Yeah. Last little tidbit here on the Jets before we move on. I got to say one thing. You got to give a big shout out to the Jets coaching staff because Zach got hurt the previous week and Mike came in and Mike looked terrible.
Yeah.
So the Jets coaching staff did phenomenal to get this guy ready.
Also, Michael Carter went ham. So
he did, yeah.
Fantasy wise.
Yeah.
About damn time.
Finally. What is AJ Green doing?
Oh.
What is he doing?
He's just there.
Clearly. This man didn't turn. All you got to do is turn around. You are a Pro Bowler. I'm pretty sure he's been an All-Pro.
Yeah, he has to be. He's top 5 receiver.
Yeah, I mean he's got to be, right? Like, and you don't turn around, and you cause for the game-sealing interception.
He tried to say that they were running the ball with
know.
no timeouts left.
You're gonna run the ball, yeah.
Like, bro, what? Dog, man,
tough. Of course, I called for the Cardinals. I've been riding with them all year. Packers get the dub.
I'll take that win.
Fuck you. Whatever. I still had a better record than you,
which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it is. I had a good noon.
So it was the other 2 games.
I had a good noon slate. You went 4-4 at noon. I went 6-2. So I did well at noon. And once again, it was the Bears, dude. Let me look. I think it was the Bears.
I think it was.
I don't think I called the Bears right again.
Did the
No,
Bears?
actually, I called that game right.
The Bears won?
No, I predicted San Fran.
Oh, I picked the Bears.
Yeah, because I didn't pick the Bears.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Naturally.
My 2 losses was Cincinnati and Jets, of course. Both
Wait, the
of us
Bears
lost.
didn't win?
No, we lost.
Oh, it was just Justin Fields dominated.
Justin Fields played all right.
That's what I was thinking y'all won because of that. I was like, damn,
No.
Nagy's out the building and Justin Fields actually does something,
No.
Nah, naturally.
Involving that, our team did look better on offense. Without Nagy there. I mean, I feel like for Fields, we utilized his talents a lot more. Did a lot more like play action bootlegs and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like we were utilizing him more than what Nagy has done. So that's kind of telling. I don't know, man. I'm so frustrated with being a Bears fan right now. I won't even lie. Every day I'm sitting here driving home and I'm thinking about it. Leading into this podcast where I'm just like, man, I want to get like just like a face mask for work that just says Bears stink, but still rock. Everyone's like, oh, you're a Packers fan? No, I'm a Bears fan. We just stink. I know it. it's frustrating. Speaking of frustrations, lots of injuries.
Damn.
T's and P's to everyone. JJ Watt out for the year. Hey man, made it 7 games. Shout out to that. Daniel Hunter also out for the year. Robert Tonyan tore his ACL, out for the year. Jameis tore his ACL.
Spelled his name wrong, but it's okay.
Well, we still got it though.
You hate him, so it's all good.
Yep.
Fuck Florida State.
Yep. Jameis tore his ACL. Derrick Henry is out for the year as well. AP, like I said, signed with the Titans to refill Derrick Henry. But yeah, lots of injuries, man. So I'm assuming it's gonna be Taysom Tom in New Orleans. And I do hate Jameis. I do. But even still, I'm gonna send out my T's and P's.
Yeah, I don't think it's Taysom Tom.
It's not Taysom Tom.
No, I don't think it's.
I think he's hurt right now. Somehow.
Taysom?
Yeah, he's been an injury scratch the past couple weeks.
Well, I still don't think he's an every down quarterback.
I don't think he is either, but
Tim Tebow of the NFL. He's what Tim Tebow should have been. How about that?
Now, like I said though, I do hate Jameis, yes, but I don't hate him I don't hate him to the same level that I hated, like, let's say, Cortland Finnegan. Cortland Finnegan was he was a punk.
Yeah, I feel that.
But even though that's the case, even in Cortland's case, I don't wish injury upon anyone. I don't.
Unless Andre Johnson's doing the damage.
That's true. As long as it's not like a career-threatening sort of injury, I don't wish that upon anyone. Like, even a great, phenomenal example, of course, is Nick Collins.
Yeah.
When he went down,
I love Nick Collins.
When he went down, I was legitimately very upset. Same thing with Jermichael Finley.
Yeah.
2 Packers got career-ending injuries, man. Both great. Both great players. Obviously, as a Bears fan, I hated them.
Yeah.
But, you don't wish injury upon anyone. So, T's and P's to everyone, Jameis included, even though Jameis is probably my least favorite quarterback in the NFL.
Chicago's going to call him.
Please, God, no. That's going to be a rough time for me.
Hey, he can come to Buffalo. It's all good.
All right, let's hop over to some college games. Well, let's do a little recap here. We already recapped our teams, so some other teams to talk about that we like to follow. UCF beat Temple 49-7. Utah State did beat Hawaii 51-31.
Yeah.
Fuck you. South Alabama beat Arkansas State 31-13.
Naturally.
Utah beat UCLA 44-24. And number 11 ranked Notre Dame beat North Carolina 44-34. I already ran through like all these notable games, all the upsets that we had this week.
Oh, yeah, you did.
For our FCS Game of the Week recap, I'm really upset about this one. I should have rolled with the Big Green because the Big Green pulled it off and beat the Crimson 20-17. I'm really upset about that.
Did I pick them?
We both picked Harvard, yeah. All 3 of our game of the weeks were the same. We both picked Michigan State. We both picked Harvard, and we both picked Wagner.
We need to revise that a little bit.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, Dartmouth did beat Harvard 2017. And then for our terrible game, Long Island did beat Wagner.
Damn.
Which I like saying Wagner that way, and I'll tell you why when we're off the show.
Wagner.
Yeah, I'll tell you why when we're off the show. I can't say it here on this. I can't say it on the podcast, but I do have a reason why I say it that way.
Mute the mics.
But yeah, Long Island beat Wagner 28-14. So let's look ahead. Let's go over to Week 10. Georgia Tech is going to visit Miami. You're going to visit Maryland.
Tua's brother.
Yeah, Tua's brother. Tulula.
Fuck you, Brady.
Is it Tulula?
Tuila.
Tuala.
Yeah. It's like Tua, but with a la, I think.
Tula.
Tuila. God damn it. Tagovailoa. How about that?
Yeah, Tagovailoa. Yeah, whatever. And then Tulane is going to visit UCF. San Diego State is going to visit Hawaii. Appalachian State going to visit Arkansas State. Navy is going to visit Notre Dame. UCLA is on a bye. Some notable games that we have this week. Number 12th ranked Auburn is going up against 13th ranked Texas A&M. It's going to be definitely the game of the week, probably where College Game Day is going to be. Army and Air Force going at it. This is Commander-in-Chief Trophy rivalry, which also I was going to ask you, how the hell does that rivalry even work? Because I know it involves all 3 teams.
Yeah.
So is it just like whoever gets the most wins out of them? Because, Air Force already beat Navy in week 2. So if they beat Army, do they just get the trophy? And does the Army and Navy game at the end of the year not matter? How does this trophy work? Does everyone just get a trophy depending on who they beat? I am so confused by this trophy because 3 teams are involved.
I think it's the...
Whoever wins the most, right? Since if Air Force beats Army, since they already beat Navy, then they get the trophy, right?
Yeah, because if not, it's going to be a 3-way tie.
Okay. I don't know. Either way, that's happening. Princeton and the Big Green. Dartmouth is going out this weekend. That's I think Big Green is 8-0. Princeton, no. Big Green has lost 1 game. Princeton is undefeated. Princeton's 7-0 right now, I believe.
Yeah, because it'd be Harvard.
Yeah,
okay,
so it's gonna be a good game there. And then NIU and Kent State. So I know this sounds random, and but one thing I was telling Tyler is I wanted to also give a little bit of focus to some of these other smaller conferences, because NIU and Kent State, they are both the top of the MAC in their respective divisions. Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting game there. And then also another interesting game in Conference USA that's about to be dead. FAU and Marshall. These two teams are the top 2 teams in their division, both at 5-3. So it's going to be an interesting game to watch there for Conference USA fans, the 5 that you are. All right, so let's hit our game of the week. I guess I need to hit the music, yeah?
Sure.
All right, FBS game of the week. Will it be Auburn and Texas A&M? That is the basic answer that you would probably expect, but the answer is no. Yeah. The answer is going to be Army Black Knights at Air Force Falcons. We're going to pay some respect to this rivalry that we have no idea how this trophy works. It is the battle for Commander-in-Chief trophy. Army is 4-3. They're averaging 34.6 points per game, averaging 400 yards per game. Air Force is averaging 29.3 points per game and averaging 395.9 yards per game. Army is favored 55.8% in the power index, but Air Force is favored -2.5 in the books. For our FCS game of the week, is it going to be Princeton and the Big Green? Are we going to do Ivy League once again? Or are we going to branch off? No, I think it's time to branch off because we got a pretty big rivalry going on in FCS this week. We got the North Dakota State Bison going up against South Dakota State Jackrabbits, a.k.a. the College of Adam Vinatieri. North Dakota State is 8-0. They have outscored their opponents 268-265. 6 out of 8 games, they've held opponents to 10 points or less. 6 out of 8 games, they have scored at least 21 points. South Dakota State, no, not them. South Dakota State is 6-2. They have outscored their opponents 339-238. 3 out of 8 games, they have held opponents to 10 points or less, and all 8 of their games this year, they have scored at least 21 points. And lastly, a terrible football show, terrible college game of the week. The Lehigh Mountain Hawks at the Bucknell Bison. Lehigh is 0-8. They have been outscored 260-49 on the year. They have scored 0 points 3 times, and they have scored 10 points or less 6 out of 8 of their games. Bucknell Bison is 1-7. They have been outscored 271-82. They have scored 0 points 3 times as well, and they have scored 10 points or less 5 out of 8. That is a bad game. I know we said we're going to try to stay at FBS and try to avoid the FCS so everyone knows who we're talking about, but just like Long Island and Wagner,
yeah,
this one deserved a little bit of love.
Hey, this is some NCAA tournament type shit right here.
It is, dude. It is.
This is some of your teams that you like to pick up for about a 14-3 upset.
Yep.
Or a 13-4 upset, you know.
Oh man, this could be a bad game. Looking forward to seeing the outcome.
I love it though.
All right, let's roll into our predictions. Like I said, we got 15 we're rolling through here. Tyler, do you want to start with your solo, or do you want me to start with my solo?
You go ahead and start.
All right. First one I'm be calling. I'm still rocking with the Beavers, dude. Oregon State at Colorado. Let's go with the Beavers. Oregon State. I'm riding with them.
Do we not have music?
Oh yeah. Which one do you want me to play?
I mean, you're the one playing it, so this dude.
Clemson and Louisville is my next one. I'm actually gonna ride with Louisville on this one. I'm gonna ride with Louisville. I think Clemson's dead. San Diego State and Hawaii. All right. So this one may shock you, but I'm gonna roll with Hawaii. I am. Yeah. I like what I know Hawaii, I think they're 4-4 right now, but I do like what I'm seeing out of Hawaii, and I think Hawaii can get this upset at home. Princeton and the Big Green. Still going to be riding with the Tigers, baby. Let's go. Going with Princeton.
Go Dartmouth.
Oklahoma State and West Virginia. Oklahoma State, I believe, is ranked 11th.
Yeah.
But I'm calling for the upset. I'm calling for the West Virginia Mountaineers. Let's get it.
Go Pat.
Marshall and FAU, I'm going to keep riding with my boy N'Kosi Perry. He's balling out down for the Owls. Let's ride with FAU on that one. And Georgia Tech and Miami, I've been calling against Miami, but Tyler Van Dyke is showing me that he's a stud. So let's roll with it. Let's roll with the Hurricanes. Tyler, what do you got for your solo picks this week?
Okay, coming in at first, I got the Mississippi Bulldogs at Arkansas. And you know what? Both these teams are 5-3, I think. Pretty sure. So, Arkansas, Woo Pig.
Boo.
Boo. Okay, next one. We got Virginia Tech at Boston College. I feel like I pick Virginia Tech a lot, so it would be smart to take Boston College. But you know what? That's not who I am. Virginia Tech.
Not smart?
Not smart man. Virginia Tech. Okay. We got the Temple Owls, Fuck them. We got Eastern Carolina. I love them. Go Eastern
All
Carolina.
right, hold on. Cut the music. Why do you hate Temple? That's so random.
Because they're Penn State's rival.
Are they?
Yeah, they are a rival of Penn State.
Man, that's a minuscule rival.
Well, it's kind of like LSU and Arkansas, you know?
That used to be a pretty decent rivalry. Penn State and Temple are rivals?
Yeah, both in Pennsylvania.
I mean, I knew that part, but I didn't know that. All right. Well.
Hey, if you look deep enough, they are a rival.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Music.
Well,
please.
the music
Thank
was
you.
almost over anyway.
Okay, fuck it.
So
Let's roll it again.
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Where was I? Eastern.
Yeah, ECU.
East Carolina. Go
Pirates.
Go Pirates. I knew that.
CJ2K.
I know that motherfucker. Okay, West Clownson and Rutgers. Let's go with the Clowns. Let's go West Clownson. Okay, and then we got San Jose State, who does not have Nick Starkle. That's our fuck up.
He's there.
He's not even playing. Okay,
He's not playing, but he's there.
They're going to Nevada,
Against Charlie Strong.
and Nevada going to whoop their ass.
I like it.
Okay, and then we're going to throw some randoms in this motherfucker.
I see that.
But I have a sidebar for this random. Okay, Tennessee State. They're purple. I don't know what they're something. Okay, and then Tennessee Martin. Fun fact about Tennessee Martin, they have a guy named Zach Wallace. He used to play at
Oh, yeah.
Denton Panthers. That man's doing some damage, and I think they're ranked in the top 15. So, go Martin.
Tennessee State's the Tigers.
Sounds about right. Okay. And then here we go. Let's come back around to Kevin Kelly
Here we go.
and Rent Heffley. Presbyterian, y'all have lost 6 straight damn games. Y'all are fucking embarrassing right now. Y'all are playing the Valpo. I don't think they have another name, but I remember them in the college basketball days. They were pretty decent. So let's go Presbyterian.
Beacons.
Beacons
Beacons with a B.
Okay, y'all deserve to lose because of that. Bam. Okay,
That's it. Now
that is it.
we're on to our dual picks. So
Dual
I'll
picks.
cut that music and I'll start something else. Let's do blue.
Oh, that's fancy. I
It's
like
not
that.
bad, not bad. All right, so kicking things off, let's do Auburn and A&M. 12th ranked Auburn going to visit 13th ranked A&M. How you feeling on this one, dude?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know Texas A&M was ranked.
Wow. Okay.
So, for that reason, Auburn.
Okay. I'm also going to go with Auburn.
Go Brian Harsin.
Liberty and Ole Miss.
Coming back around with Hugh Freeze. No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hugh Freeze, yeah.
That man, Ole Miss has so many damn coaches. Well, it doesn't matter who the coach was. Ole Miss gonna win this game.
Yeah, Ole Miss is going to win. It's not going to be close, unfortunately. Wake Forest, who is undefeated,
I
10th
love
ranked in the who would have thought coming in this year that Wake Forest would be the top of the ACC? Undefeated 10th ranked.
Definitely
I
not
would
me.
never have guessed that.
Definitely not me.
Wake Forest at UNC.
If you have not seen the movie The Fifth Quarter and you feel like crying tonight, turn that movie on, and about 20 minutes into the movie, you'll be getting a brand new tissue box. Go Wake Forest.
Texas San Antonio at Texas El Paso.
They're not on upset alert yet, so San Antonio. Let's go.
I'm riding with San Antonio as well. And I'm riding with Wake. I don't know if I actually said Wake, but Penn State and Maryland.
There's no reason for me not to pick Penn State. Let's go Penn State. Why you just staring at me, dog?
Brady, I'm going to ride with you. Let's go Turtles. Maryland's going to get the upset.
That's a damn lie, but okay, I like your effort.
All right, our FBS game of the week. Who you calling? Army or Air Force?
Well, seeing as we have to pick a military branch this week, we're going Army. They gonna run the fucking ball about 75 times
I'm going to go Air Force.
for about 450 yards.
FCS game of the week. Who you feeling?
Let's go Trey Lance's Carson Wentz's former team, North Dakota State.
I'm riding with South Dakota State because they actually have a stud at quarterback. I like when I took a look at all the stats. They got some pretty solid stats there. North Dakota State's quarterback is very mediocre, at least in the passing game. He's rushing pretty well, but terrible game of the week. Lehigh and Bucknell. Who you feeling? I really don't even fucking know. This is a tough one. These teams stink so damn bad.
This pick is solely based upon the NCAA tournament for basketball.
Okay.
And Both of these teams I've picked for upsets. But the one pick I know most off in Arkansas that people will know this team. That's the Bucknell Bison because they beat Arkansas in 2000 and we was in middle school. 2006 tournament. It was like a 7-10 upset or something like that. I don't know. Arkansas was pretty pissed. I was in PE class. So Bucknell Bison, let's go.
I'm all right with Bucknell as well. I think the Mountain Hawks are. Well, fuck you. I think the Mountain Hawks are terrible.
Terrible name. Just because they're mountains and they're hawks.
So bad. All right.
I about turned my page and I ain't got nothing on the other page. So,
all right. Hopping over to NFL Week 9 on a bye. We do have Detroit, Seattle, Tampa Bay, and Washington. For Thursday Night Football, New York Jets are going to visit Indy. How you feeling on this one?
Oh shit. Let's go the Colts. Even though I want the Jets to win.
I kind of want to pick the Jets. I'm not gonna lie. I've been debating this game all day.
Go ahead, pick them.
No, I'm picking the Colts.
Damn, you ain't trying to give me a win.
No, because I do think the Colts are gonna win. I do.
Well, that's like me picking the Giants last night.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I almost got there.
You almost did. Yeah. If the Giants would have won, Chiefs season would be dead.
Okay, time out. I did it wrong. Look, give me the Jets.
Oh, okay.
Because I topped in. I put in yours as the Jets, so I'm just changing my names.
Atlanta and New Orleans.
New Orleans ain't got no quarterback. Atlanta.
I don't even know who's starting. Is it gonna be Trevor?
It's gonna be Trevor. Atlanta ain't got nobody. So that's a pick'em game. Kamar. Let's go Saints.
I'm gonna ride with the Saints as well. Denver and Dallas.
Dallas,
yeah. New England and Carolina. This is Stephon Gilmore, baby, going up against the Pats.
Damn. Both of these teams are doing pretty terrible.
I'm gonna ride with the Patriots.
We'll go Carolina. Maybe Robbie finally get the ball.
I thought he got hurt.
Okay, Robbie definitely not getting the
ball. Minnesota and Baltimore.
Chuba's gonna get the ball. Okay, you said Minnesota, Baltimore?
Yeah.
Damn, if Baltimore hasn't fell off the fucking map. Let's go Minnesota.
I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Okay, I love this. We're
Cleveland and Cincinnati.
We're switching it up a little bit. Let's go. That is a good question. Let's go Browns. I feel like Odell's going to go the fuck off.
Cincy.
Okay, you motherfucker.
Buffalo and Jacksonville.
Let's go Buffalo.
No, I'm riding Jacksonville for you.
What the fuck?
Houston and Miami.
Goddamn. This game sucks, so I'm going Miami.
I'm gonna go Miami as well.
Okay, about time.
Vegas and Giants.
Let's go Giants.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Giants on this one.
Vegas has too much going on right now with the whole Henry Ruggs situation.
Afternoon games: Green Bay and KC.
Green Bay by 50.
Yeah, that KC defense stinks on Green Bay. Arizona and San Fran. I'm gonna ride with the Cards.
Yeah, let's go Arizona.
Chargers and Eagles. Good game here. Going Bolts.
Let's go Chargers.
Tennessee and the Rams for Sunday Night Football.
Rams.
Yeah, Rams. Chicago and Pitt on Monday night.
Chicago.
Really?
Do you see your little hiccup on this screen?
No, I'm not. I don't look at that. Oh yeah, I do. I left the last week's Monday night on there as well.
That's what threw me off.
I'm not looking at that. So, God, I don't know, man. I'm a Rod Pitt.
Okay. Damn, we got some.
Yeah, we got a lot of games different this week. This is your chance. This is your chance to get some separation.
Well, it's unfortunate because I got a bunch of upsets, but you also picked Jacksonville, didn't you?
No.
Okay.
I said I was writing Jacksonville for you, just joking.
Oh.
Fuck no, I ain't picking Jacksonville.
Dude, no.
I'm going to keep fading Jacksonville.
No, watch Jacksonville win.
I swear, dude.
Goddamn.
Our fantasy league, Nate is 7-1, which shout out because, all right, shout out, because
Holy fuck.
this man texted me.
What do you say?
This is exactly how it went. All right. I'm pulling
He
it up.
says, son of a sack of shit.
All right. So he said, yo. And I said, what up? He said, not much. You? I'm now 7-0 in one message. And then somebody saying, best team in the league. And then I sent him the little gif from Family Guy when Peter sit down with Quagmire. And Quagmire said some really weird shit where it's like, I think it was like, have you ever masturbated pictures of your mom when she was young or whatever? And Peter's just like, who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Then he just laughed, and then I responded to him today saying, you might be the best team in the league still, but you shouldn't have flexed because the fantasy gods said, let's crack them a quick loss and try to hum them up a bit. And he said, yeah, you right. So, yeah, Nate is 7-1 now. Brady's 5-3, but Brady is pretty much done. He lost. Losing Derrick Henry makes him done.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry is his lucky charm. So Dave's 5-3, J-Max 5-3, Tony's 4-4, Jimmy's 4-4, Tyler's 4-4 in seventh, and I'm 2-6 in last.
I like to see it.
Hey, we're gonna start coming back, baby. We're gonna start coming back. We got this. I'm going up against J-Mac this week. I got this. I'm gonna start bringing it back. We got this in. Any quick fantasy thoughts? Even though you very clearly should not listen to me and Tyler, that is very, very obvious.
Quick fantasy thought. Robbie Anderson is going to do some damage this week.
Okay.
I can't even tell my man. I can't even believe myself when I say that. He has, let's see what his stats are for the year. He has 50 targets for 18 catches. That's fucking embarrassing. I can go out there and catch more than 18 probably. Probably not. Dude, I'm gonna get. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna get the dub with this week easily. Let's see.
I've got no fantasy thoughts at this time. You'll have to tune in to Twitter at TerribleFB to get more fantasy thoughts from me because I got nothing. But I'm also 2-6, so you really shouldn't listen to me anyway. To the point where Tyler and I completely punted this past Sunday on that.
It was. I was just ready to watch Dune, and I couldn't even think about anything.
I actually forgot about it until I saw yours because I was working on podcast stuff. I was doing like videos and the audio formats and stuff, and I saw your tweet, and I laughed, and I'm like, that's fantastic. I'm doing that too. I'm gonna double down on that.
Yeah, it was a rough football week for me. So,
well, we're gonna get out of here. Tyler, what's for dinner tonight? How you feeling?
There is some pasta with some pink sauce,
Okay,
like tortellini shit.
Okay.
I've never seen it before, but it's in my freezer, so it's gonna be eaten tonight.
I'm gonna go with chili. I made some crock pot chili the other night. Been munching on that. It's fantastic.
You put tomatoes in it?
Yes, I did.
You put onions in it?
Yes, I did.
Fuck you.
Love me some
I was
onions.
about to snag some, but you got onions. So
a lot of onion too.
God damn it.
Some good shit.
So I can't even just like pick out the onions.
No.
Okay, I feel
Yeah,
you.
we got kidney beans and black beans in there.
Damn.
Yeah, it's some good shit, dude.
Leave the onions out next time.
No chance, brother. No chance. I'm gonna have that, and then I also did get some sugar cookie M&Ms, and they are life changing.
Oh yeah.
That is the best way to eat a sugar cookie, hands down.
Never had them.
I think they're brand new. So
okay,
yeah, I think they're brand new. I've never seen them before personally.
Huh.
I also got some gingerbread Kit Kats. Haven't had that yet though.
No, that sounds good.
I do like some gingerbread. Yeah,
I like Kit Kats.
It is that time of year as well where Christmas tree cakes are back in store, Little Debbie. So that's a big win. That's a big deal.
I might have to.
That's a big deal. Those are some dope ass cakes.
Have you seen the coffee creamer Christmas tree cakes?
No, but did you say there's an ice cream coming for it?
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah, there's an ice cream for the Christmas tree cakes coming as well. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a creamer. There's all sorts of weird ass creamers.
Yeah, I've seen some random ass shit, dude.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
have you had that Mountain Dew at come and go? It's like a strawberry something.
Yeah,
it's not that good.
Yeah, it's alright.
Did
you see that Mountain Dew's holiday flavor coming out?
You told me last week, but I haven't.
It was the gingerbread. There's a gingerbread Mountain Dew coming out, and I could not be more disgusted, but I'm still gonna try it. I have such a.
You just said you like gingerbread.
I do, but not as a soda.
As a. We're not gonna get into this again. God damn it, boy.
Fuck you. It's soda. It's not Coke.
God.
A Mountain Dew is not a Coke.
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here.
It hurts your stomach. It's a Coke.
It's not a Coke.
You got to
A
poop?
Mountain Dew is not a Coke.
You got to poop?
Right now, no. But if I do, I got a squatty potty. Go get yourself a squatty potty if you got to take a shit. Change your life. Where's your squatty potty, Tyler?
I'm waiting on you to buy me one.
I ain't buying you shit.
Well, once I beat you in fantasy, yes, I am.
We're not playing, though.
Eventually.
I don't know if we are.
Probably not.
Tyler, any last thoughts we got here?
No. I can't think of my thoughts.
Well, like the video, subscribe to the channel, react however your podcast platform will allow, review the show, we'd appreciate that, and follow us on Twitter at TerribleFB Show. And once again, if you want to support us further, the Patreon is a great way to do so, but do not feel obligated. Just be a friend, tell a friend that you're watching or listening, and we would appreciate that. And of course, check out the other podcasts like Lighthearted Gamers, Anime Plus, and Talk About Movies and Stuff. Until next time, guys, have a great one. Hopefully all of your favorite teams do absolutely phenomenal for this weekend, unless you are Florida State or the Packers. With that said, see you. Bye. Go Bears.